Hello everybody, Iain Robson, welcome back to Estancia Lapacho, sorry. We're doing a little bit of mowing, baling here. As you can see, let's go ahead and turn this guy, oh, there we go. Turn him on, right there, like so. Then got the fence behind there, doing a little bit of baling.
So what did Spud do with that trailer?
I thought you just put it back where it was. Alright, here we go.
It had bales on it.
Oh no, that's at this field over here, in field 15.
Oh, is that where he put it?
Yeah. As you can see, we're joined by Country Gaming.
Bring over the square baler.
The wrapper? I have the square baler already.
Oh, you have the square baler already?
Yep.
You want me to bring over the wrapper?
Yes, please. So we're doing this on this map here just to make sure we get a little bit more money.
Mine just put it away.
Isn't that always the case, right?
Yep.
So.
And I turned off the engine and gotten out of the tractor.
Oh jeez. There we go. One thing I noticed with this particular baler.
Okay, on my way.
When you bale and you go like 15 or 20 kilometers an hour, I discovered that the bales don't drop. So like, for example, this one right here, we're just passing on the right hand side. We were going a bit slower there, I slowed down, and that's the reason why I dropped straight down. But the bale right over here, this bale, we were going like super fast. So the key here is to try and find the happy medium between, you know, going fast enough. So that's still a level. Let's try 15 here. Going fast enough so that they drop right behind it, but not so slow that it feels like you're moving at a snail's pace here. So, and of course the tractor behind me, I'm doing this with GPS in this small little tractor, and the tractor behind me is on follow me. Yeah, it's a bit fast still. Let's try 14. It's on follow me here.
Oh, you've got the rake.
Yep. And so the guy behind me is on.
Did you start up the other end?
I started at the east side.
Alright.
And the way I'm doing this right in here, I'm trying to find out the nice happy medium. So it looks like 14 might be just okay there, because they kind of drop. They kind of drop a little bit on the crooked side, but not too badly. Oops. Yeah, that's not too bad. We'll leave it at 14 for the time being. The reason why I want to make sure they drop kind of as straight as possible is because when Country Gaming comes around and tries to start wrapping those bales up, yeah, that didn't work so well there. Having them straighter makes your life a lot easier, just to line up correctly. So that's the reason why we're doing it that way, at least. So, and of course, making a little bit of money helps as well. So because we don't have the seasons installed right now on this map, we're able to kind of just straight up. So as soon as they get bale, or as soon as they wrapped, they erase the silage bales, which is kind of nice, I guess. It feels a bit cheaty in comparison to playing with Seasons mod sometimes, but it's okay. We found the Seasons mod doesn't really work for everybody on the server, because you know what happens is some people will hop on and it's in the middle of winter and they want to do something and they're like, well, guess they're gonna, you know, move some snow or something, and that's all you can really do in sometimes. So that's the reason why it was nicer to have seasons off in this context. So just worked out well, or better I should say. So alright, so just continuing along here, just using GPS. Theoretically I could have this tractor follow the mowing tractor, but I just have it set up so I'm just doing the raking at this point, or windrowing, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. In my neck of the woods, I can't say I've seen too many rakes like this, or wheel rakes, or whatever you call this. You don't see. Well, they're definitely available, but you just don't see a lot of them. Let's say. All the guys are doing some of the big hay operations. I don't know if they use this or not. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know. I have to ask some of my colleagues at work to see what they say. I know my in-laws use like a little, what they call a hay bob. Basically, it's like wherever the mower conditioner mows, they just kind of grab that in that same windrow and basically just ted it with a hay bob. which kind of windrows at the same time a little bit. And that's how they do it, at least, but you can get a lot crazier than that, that's for sure. You definitely can. Like, you know, some people go so far as to have like a big wheel rake. So for example, One Lonely Farmer, he has a big wheel rake. And he also uses, I don't know if he still uses the speed rower, or whatever he calls it, the no rower, I guess now. Basically like a wind rower machine. I believe he still uses something like that. But that's another option, I suppose, you could use. I don't know, some people find that's, you know, depending on how much hay they're doing, like that's kind of not necessary, basically. So like in my in-laws' case, they don't do that much hay to get something like that. But they do have a hay accumulator for small squares, which is kind of nice. I'll try and see if I get some video of that this year, in action at least, because I'll actually be around this year, which will be nice. Hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit of video of me helping out them on the farm in the spring. Well, if I need help at least, or if they want my help. I'm a rookie, so I really don't know. They may, who knows. All comes down to time, because it's always going to be time sensitive, right? So like I'll probably be at work when they want to do something on the farm, most likely, right? Unless I have a day off on the weekend. But our hours at work change in the spring. They go, you know, instead of being 8 to 5 right now, it goes 8 to 6 in the spring, just because more people want things and they want to be able to get in after work. I run into that quite often, actually. So like when I want to, like I had to pick up some packages yesterday, or pick up a package and do some like paperwork yesterday. So in order to do that paperwork, I basically had to take off a couple hours off of work, because I'm like, these places are only open Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 essentially. And in order for me to get to work on time and leave by 7, by the time I get back from work, it's like 6. So there's not much leeway there for me to kind of get back in time, sort of idea. So like even if I were to go to the city closer to where I work, it would be close by the time I got there, because it closes at 5 and I finish at 5. So one of those scenarios, you know, everyone deals with that. A lot of things you can do online these days, so it's not so bad, but it's one of those. It would be nice if at times, you know. That's why I guess a lot of places have Saturdays. You know, they have like, you know, 9 to 1 or 8 to 1 on Saturdays, just so some people who work Monday to Friday can get in at least on the weekend if they need to. So, which is nice. The post office is usually pretty good about that, actually, and they're open usually later. Well, the post office in my my old town was open like up until like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, I think. So it's pretty nice. You could, even if you worked until like, you know, 5 or 6, you could still kind of make it there, sort of thing. So it was kind of nice. As you can see, this is one of the bigger fields we have here. Field 15. We're using this one for the VGA. So we got it specifically for the VGA. It's in grass right now, but just for the VGA still. But we're just trying to make a little bit of a couple extra dollars because we want to buy the VGA, because right now we have the VGA extension installed, so we need to kind of purchase it first. So that's the deal there. So when I was just thinking about this tractor, has like maybe 85 horsepower, something like that. I think it's something in that neck of the woods. I'm just trying to think, I'm like, well, does this tractor have enough horsepower for this rake? Probably.
I bought the Italia DLC today.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that came out yesterday, I guess, eh?
Well,
I know you live in Australia, so it's all weird over there, but
technically it came out at 5 AM this morning.
Oh.
Over here.
One of those scenarios. Okay. Yeah, because usually for me it comes out like at 1 p.m. on the day of supposedly of the release date. So.
Okay.
Did you check it out? What do you think of it?
It's really nice. Did a couple of jobs today.
Nice. I'll have to try and get some ETS2 multiplayer going with all the DLCs.
Yeah, well the thing is too, even though it was priced at $17.99 US, I didn't actually pay that because it had if you owned all of the other DLCs, like the other 2 DLCs, I think it was, you could get a discount.
Oh.
So yeah, because like in Australian dollars, I would have had, if I bought it, if I paid the $17.99 US, I would have been paying around $23-24 Australian.
Oh yeah.
But with the discount, I only paid 20.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
One of those bundle things, I guess.
Yeah, it said that if you owned the, it didn't name the other DLCs, but it just said you own 2 out of 3 DLCs.
Yeah, yep.
So I would assume that they were referring to the Viva La France.
Yeah, the Going East DLC.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
And because I already had them, I was able to get the discount.
Nice. Yeah, exactly, Spud. Yeah, that's true. The Italian DLC came out, I guess, yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to check that out yet. Honestly, I haven't checked out New Mexico yet either, so I'll have to, I guess next week, or maybe in the middle of next week, not next week, week after that, I guess, in a week and a half, 2 weeks, when I have my own place, my desk, and all the steering wheel and everything set up, I'll be able to actually try that out and see how it is. I'm sure it's fabulous.
Yeah.
You're looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's been weird not having my steering wheel. It's been nice because you can do some things really easily, quickly between the two. Like, let's say I want to hop on the computer and look something up. It's easy to do without having the steering wheel attached.
I just on my desk, because I've got a small desk.
Mm-hmm.
I only have the steering wheel set up when I'm using it, but the only thing I have set up still is the shifter. Yeah,
I usually have the steering wheel set up all the time, and then if I want to do something just like online or browsing or responding to comments, something like that, I use my other computer without the steering wheel.
Oh, okay.
That's how I do it.
I just slide my chair 3 feet to the right, and I got another 23-inch monitor sitting in front of the steering wheel, so it's a nice setup.
Nice. That's the way to do it, that's for sure. Also, this little particular the field is kind of nice because it's close to the cell phone as well. I noticed that. I'm like, oh, this is awfully close to the cell point. I'm like, well, this is a good little location for this. For this specific activity I'm referring to, of course.
Yep.
Yeah, so that Italian DLC came out. From what I have here, I checked out the reviews of it so far, and has like 300 plus.
Mid-size BGA.
Yeah, you can get like 100%, 150%. I think 300% is the biggest. I don't know how to take a look into it, but I'm pretty sure it's I want to say 300 is the biggest.
Yeah, it's the one that's $1 million, right?
Yeah. I think there's a 200% one you can get to. There's no manure bonus with it. Anything over 100%, you don't get the manure bonus, right?
That's cool. You can never have enough manure anyway.
Yeah. Not that we use it for anything else, though, eh?
Not at the moment.
I thought about getting a liquid manure spreader or something like that for the map. So when we harvest a sugarcane field, for example, or a grass field, throw some slurry on it.
Can save a few bucks.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how much manure we actually have right now, or slick slurry, but once you fire up the BGA, we'll have lots of that too. So at least with the cows, they keep producing slurry when it's full. Technically, I guess. All right, almost on this field here, folks.
Long liquid manure 268,000, solid 203.
That's not bad at all, actually. Although it would take only one field really to use all that up, but.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, almost on this field. I guess we're actually maybe not. We're like halfway-ish. I guess. Halfway down the field, just about. Not doing too badly, I suppose. In 15 minutes or so, we've managed to do almost the whole field. It's not too bad, so. Anyways, folks, I'll leave it there for the time being. I think you've seen enough of the baling, windrowing action. So until next time, folks, my name's Iain Robson. I hope you enjoyed. If you like what you saw, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Farm Sim action. I'll catch you guys later.